Hey y'all, thanks for checking out Equal Mining. So today I'm just going to be talking about what I've been doing this past week. I haven't made a video in a week, and I was going to try and start doing one like every other day, surely for every like 3 days, just something crypto related and what I've been doing or what's out there and what's happening. But you know, um, I left my other job and I started a new job. It's seemingly maybe a little bit better of a job, a little more organized, a little more. It's more of a corporate type job, so it'll be a little bit different, little bit more, a little bit more. So we'll see if it's worth it. But I was down in Mississippi for almost 2 weeks doing some training. I just got back. I'm still anyway. So there's so many different things that I've been doing with crypto that like Spooky Miner, or the Phantom Crops Farmer, or the BNB Crops Farmer, or Thor, or VaporFi, and my GPUs and what I got going down in Crazy Town. So let's just this is it. So here's the GPU. So everything's running pretty good. So this is the that one that I built a while ago, the $1 million Raven coin mining rig. It was hopefully to get a million Raven coin, and that way, if Raven coin ever went to $1, you'd have $1 million, right? Well, I definitely figured out that I would need more than one, and that was what the 3060 Ti was going to be all about. So I still haven't fixed that problem with this one. Still a lot of heat getting blown on this one. You can see this is it's pretty late at night. Not horribly late, I guess, but what is it? About 9:15 on Sunday night, and I gotta be in super early tomorrow. I have to be in tomorrow at 7 a.m. So I gotta anyway. So it's cool in the house. The day is gone. It's not super hot, and you can see everything else is running cool. But this guy just does not like life. That's where that I think that 5 GPU rig is blowing straight out, and that one's just sucking that air right in, that hot air straight in. And unless I move that rig to the other side and stack the 3060 and the 3060 Ti on top of each other and see if that's a better solution, I just haven't gotten there. And I just haven't gotten there. This one also is not the happiest. That must be, I haven't figured out which one where position that is exactly. I have to look on the board. But anyway, that's the $1 million Raven coin mining rig. And let's check out what else we got here. So we got that 4 GPU rig, which was the original 4, the 480, the 480, the 570, the 580. And now I got that RTX A4000 in there. And, I'm happy with it. It runs just fine. This rig runs pretty much smooth all the time. This one is now sometimes a little low. Sometimes I get about 2 more on this one and 1 more on this one. So usually around 19 or 120, but it's a little low. So these two 480s, I mean, really, what can you expect if I push them really hard to get that extra out of it? I'm just figure it wasn't worth it. So that 480 and that 480, I just let them run. They're okay. And then here we go. So here we are. Look at that. Ching. That problem I had before just happened. I just looked at this 30 minutes ago, and it was fine. And it happens every maybe 2 days now, or day and a half. Before it was happening at least once a day, if not maybe twice a day, or pretty close to that. So anyway, so that's happened. So of course, I come up here and I do a reboot. Now I will say that it has been happening to the same one every time. That other time when it was happening, it was seemingly rolling across the board. Different ones that I had tried would get this error. Eventually one of them would get it. Now it seems like it's just happening on this one. So I'm going to be able to get to that one directly and check put another GPU in its spot. I'm going to change the riser and just kind of play around with that a little bit and see if I can reproduce this problem on another slot and see, is it either the slot on the board, or is it, say, the riser, or is it the GPU, or maybe it's not getting enough power. Maybe I have to change the power for that one. So anyway, a little messing around to do again. I got the next 5 days straight, and then I got the weekend off, and then I'm probably going to have like 6 or maybe even 7 days straight again. And it's just so much work at this job. In the beginning, to get situated, to get everything set up, it is going to be a lot. But God, I keep saying and I hate saying But I think that once I get everything where I want it to be, I'll be able to get a little bit more autopilot and be able to spend more time doing really what I love doing, and that's doing some of this and making some of these vids, you know. So anyway, so all we're going to do here now, I have done the upgrade on several times. You can see it doesn't have much of an upgrade right now. So it's I thought perhaps it was something software related. So since I've done new USB to this one, and but this 3060 LHR rig is it runs smooth other than this, and when that's not a problem, it's running very smooth. 49 across the board, 49 and a quarter, 49 almost and a half on a couple of them. I'm not, temperatures great, 65 across the board. One of them is 64. I mean, I want to build another rig, and I'm debating on whether I want to get the 3060 Ti or the 3060s, because I'll tell you what, the 3060s for me just run amazing. And I really need to do a test on, say, like Ravencoin, and do it for a week and see which one gives me more problems. Maybe Ravencoin will be better on 3060 Ti rig, but for this 3060 rig, it is just, for Ethereum, it's just been, I've been very happy to not have a problem with this one. Well, I guess I do have a problem with this one, but you get my point. So anyway, those are the rigs. Now I will say, okay, let's bring it up here. All right, so for almost the past 6 days, I've been running the Z11. Some days it's profitable and some days it's not. And the Z11 has been profitable some days. The amount that I'm not profitable compared to profitable days sometimes can be more or less, obviously, because it changes so often. But we're talking maybe like $5 or $6 for the month. I'm losing, maybe, if that. And, of course, not financial advice. Do its best, your pocket or pocketbook. But if you're buying a little bit of crypto, there's that again. And you just want to stack a little bit. You want to swap a little bit. You want to play around with it a little bit, just to always have a little extra coming in and not have to worry about it. I don't know, for $5 a day to kind of like have one like an auto thing where I'm just kind of getting it. I mean, I guess I could do an auto buy once a month with something else, but I just figure this is kind of, it's nice to see a little bit rolling in. The rewards always look nice, always makes you feel good. So there you go. So that's it. Let's take a look over at miner stats and take a look right now. So Zen is the most profitable at break even. And of course, I am running Zcash. So I'm losing 82 cents right now. Oh, God, that's miserable. So I got it at 2 miners on Zcash, but this will change. I mean, Zcash, look at this. So, when you look at Zcash, 82 cents here, and Zcash up here is 27 cents. Both losing, I granted, but I mean, like, it changes. And if you come back to this in an hour from now, Zen will be like, down here, and Zcash will be, second on 2 miners or something like that. So, you know what? I'm not going to fight it. I'm just letting it run. If we check out over here, you can see what I'm making on it. This is it right here. So 281, and what did it say that we're making? So yeah, 281 minus 2, so let's say 280, so 60 cents. So it says 60 cents we're down, but this is saying 82 cents down. So, and again, that's today. That's right now. That could be different. So, all right, whatever. Don't judge me. I don't know what do you got running? You got anything? Put it in the comments down below. I love the comments. I love checking them. It's something I can check when I'm at work, when I take a little break. I can hop over and read a couple of them. I really appreciate it. It does, I like to see them sometimes. So anyway, Z11's running. Nothing mind-blowing. Take a look at those L3 pluses. Let's see there. So Digibyte and Doge is still negative 23. Litecoin 34, and that's with the L3 plus, the L3 plus plus. So it's it's even more negative, And I've said that before. Everybody thinks that the L3 plus plus must be better. It's plus plus, right? And I'll tell you the truth. I think the L3 plus is the better of the two, and I think that's just doing simple math with that I come up when I've done that before, when I had both of those machines running, or when I had several of those going. And that's why I was so happy when I got the L3 pluses that I'd ordered, and they all came in as L3 plus pluses, because I was like, man, everybody loves these things, and if everybody loves them, they're happy to take them off my hands. Remember when I sold those two a while back? What did I sell those for? $1,600 a piece, $1,800 or something. I don't even remember. It was something insane that someone bought two of them, and I don't even want to tell you about that. Someone bought two of them from me, and with that money, then I was able to buy an L3 plus for whatever it was then, $1,100 a piece. I was almost able to get three of them for the price of two of them, and I just upgraded. I considered it an upgrade myself. Not only did I an extra miner, but I believe a more efficient miner. So when I got all those L3 plus pluses, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna sell them off. But I wound up not selling them off. I wound up keeping them. I should have listed them and sold them. The price was coming down a little bit because the market was coming down, and now you see where we're at, and I've got what I've got, and that's just how it is. We'll see at the next big push if people are really interested in them. I'm probably going to sell them, but I will probably either take all the money collectively and buy a bigger miner, or buy L3 pluses and do what I planned on with the shed and lining, a wall of L3 pluses when it becomes profitable again. So anyway, that's the L3 plus plus L3 plus. That's what, but that's what you would be getting if you were mining it right now. Obviously, not really worth it to give that a shot. There you go, 8 cents profitable. What else we got? Spooky Miner. Now, I will say Spooky Miner. I'm on Phantom. Let's get over on Phantom. So Phantom here. So Spooky Miner, if I collect my rewards once a day, I did that video the other day, and I was saying if I got 5 a day, I would have, it would take me X amount of days. And with the Spooky Miner, the thing is that the rewards have been going down. So this is going to take me a little bit longer than I predicted. I think I was predicting like another 10 days. It's probably gonna take more like 15 days, and I think I was only projecting the whole project out for like another 3 or 4 weeks anyway. Probably gonna make a little less than I thought I was gonna make. Was it worth it in the end? I'll tell you what, again, not financial advice to get into this stuff. That's why I didn't leave the link to the referral link or anything in the video that I made of this, either of them, because I don't think it's worth getting invested into, especially with it where it's at right now. But because you can sell your bones at any time and get the rewards at any time, and it just keeps building, that's what made this easier. Now, if you remember, I've got the Phantom Crop Farmer, and that one I started with 290. As I've been compounding, this is what it is with my initial plus the compounding together, and this is what I've withdrawn. So this one is going to take a good long time. You figure if you could only claim once a week, and if you did want to claim, you want to claim maximum rewards, you let it go for 48 hours. So that actually that 7th day that you'd be claiming in actually turns into the 8th day if you want the max rewards. So then you do that. So this is what you would get. So if I'm getting 8, 9.5 or so per claim every 8 days, that 9, let's just say, to this, even if we say 10 just to round it up, you're talking, that's every 8 days you are going to get, 10 Phantom, right? Because if I'd been compounding also, so as I compound throughout the week, I have 2 more compounds to do, it would be, let's just say I'd be getting 10 for my total reward, because it'd be 2 days of 4.8. Let's just say that went to 5 after all my compounding. So anyway, so this is going to take a while. And is this one worth it? This one will be around only because of this system. This, what do they have here? 11,000, and I'll tell you the truth, This is going to take a while for this one to finally go belly up, only because of the compounding. And if you don't do your compounding after 2 days, it pauses your total rewards. So see here, I can compound in another hour and 12 minutes. You can do it twice a day. And if you don't do it and you miss it, it just throws off your whole compounding thing, your whole system. And you only can get up to 2 days worth of rewards to compound at once. So that's another thing. So really, it doesn't just keep stacking like Spooky Miner. Will just keep stacking my rewards, and I could just sell them at any time and get them all. I can let this go up to 100 and then just claim them all, or I can claim it at 0.01 if I wanted to. Probably pay more in gas. But this one is a force. So this one's going to last a while, and this one's definitely going to take a while to get your money out of. And again, not financial advice. I don't think I left the link for this one for you. Again, I don't think this is worth getting into, just because it's going to take forever to get your money out. Now, of course, nothing is to get rich quick, and that's what everybody wants. But that's not going to happen with this for sure. And the other one that they have that I got into was the Crops Farmer. Let's go ahead and drop that over to BNB. And that one's the same situation. I compound these basically both at the same time every time I do it. And that one I started with 0.46, and I've withdrawn 0.08. So as you can tell, this is going to take a while to get your money out of this. Will this survive at 179? And I'm claiming like this now. Some people have several $1,000s in here, so they obviously claim quite a bit more. Will I beat them before I ROI? I don't think either one of these two. I'm gonna beat the clock on everybody else claiming all that money out before this is maybe turned upside down. So what else do I got going on? What else do we got going on? Trader Joe. I got a couple USDC I haven't done anything with. I've been debating on doing something. Where's my got a couple bucks, and I've been thinking about just staking it, even something boring, get 3.5%. I don't know, I might just put it in that. The market's going up a little bit, so we'll see. Another one that I got into was ValFi. I don't know if anybody else got into this. So this just launched, and it launched 2 days late. It launched, they had some trouble with it. And what's wrong with this? Does it need to go? There it is. It's in there. But they got it going. And most projects have had a hiccup in the road to launch. And, you just got to go with the flow on this stuff. Now, if it's a week or 2 weeks later, then you'd be like, all right, what's happening? But nonetheless, this did have a little hiccup, but it launched and everything was fine. And you get 0.1 Valley per day. And that's your reward so first you buy a yield key, and that's this, and then you can have yield boxes, and you can have up to 12 in here. This is a legendary one, so you can have up to 12. Now there's different ones below that. I believe is there a 10, an 8, a 6, something like that, a 4? I don't know. There's several others that you can get. I bought these two early on, and I got them pretty cheap. I got them for, I forget what I got them for, maybe like 3 AVAX each. And back then when I got them, AVAX was $12 or something. So I got these very cheap at the time. Since then, obviously, AVAX's Avalanche is up to like almost $25, or around $25 right now, and these are selling for 6, 8, 9, right now. So they're selling pretty good if you just want to buy them. But once you have one, then you can fill it with yield boxes. And each yield box pre-sale was $250 for one yield box, $250. And I bought one, and I was like, okay, I'm just going to stick this in this, and I'll have one. Afterwards, I was thinking I was going to buy a second one, and I didn't. And then, of course, after the pre-sale, they go up to $450 per yield box. So now I'm definitely not going to buy another one. I'm just going to have the one I have. So this was $250, and this was like, let's say $50 for the both of them, just for round numbers. So I'm into this for about $300. And right now I have 0.5. This has been going on for 5 days now for the project. since launch 5 days ago. And if we come over here and we look at the price for this one for Val, okay, so it's been going down. So it was up here at around 48. It dropped down to an all low of 40, almost 42, and then jumped back up to 43 and a half. So that's where we're sitting. So right now I am at a half of one. Where'd it go? Oh, I went and changed it on it. So so I've got 0.5. So I basically have $21.75 or something like that. So I got $21 in rewards so far towards my $300, let's just say round number, $300 investment. So that's that. We'll just see where that one goes. I'm not going to hold my breath for that one, but it, they were talking about how this was going to have more of a structure, kind of like Horde, and they worked with Horde when they were developing their project. So we're going to see if and how that works for them, and see if that actually does work. Oh, you know what else I got? I bought a couple dumb things here. Let's see. I bought a classic ape. I don't know if anybody's gotten into any of these. Let me change to the Ethereum Classic chain here. There it is. So here's what I got in my wallet. I bought 2 comics. I should have only bought one. I don't know. At first I thought I was buying apes. I thought I was buying the ape, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to buy 2. And then I was like, oh man, I'm on the wrong page, and I bought 2 comics. So I probably would have bought one anyway, but I have 2. And I do have one ape, and let's see. Where's my ape? So these are just different ones you can buy, or are these the ones here? This is the marketplace over here. So they're selling for around 3 Ethereum Classic. Now, I bought mine when Ethereum Classic was much lower. It's been pumping really hard lately, so Ethereum Classic is kind of moving. But I bought mine when it was much, much lower. I forget what I bought it at. I have to look at my wallet to see the date, but it was a lot lower, so it wasn't that painful to now all of a sudden, be buying it for 3, which is like around, what is it right now, like $35 or something. So anyway, I bought mine. I believe mine was actually 4 Ethereum Classic when I bought mine. So these are just people selling them. I think they're kind of funny. I hadn't really ever owned an NFT, so I thought, you know what, these look kind of fun, so I bought one. I'm gonna have to find mine. Where the heck is it? Didn't I have the... Yeah, that's the comic book. I can't click on my... These are the mutants. Let's see. I think this one will show it. No. Where am I? These are the mutated ones. That's not the one that I have. I didn't have my mutated because I don't have a serum to mutate it, so that kind of stinks. There are serums still available if you ever want to get it. So you mint one of the apes, and then you use a serum on it, and it deforms it, and then this is it right here, and they have it by rarity. So there's different ones, and kind of cool. Some of them are pretty hilarious. So you can see in here, these are the serums. I don't have any. You had these airdrop to you if you had, I believe, if you had minted, then you had these airdrop. I think you had a random one. I think one of these 2. I forget exactly, to be honest. I wasn't in it when that happened. I got mine after the fact, but nonetheless. And then the other one I bought with the same was the Pixel. I thought that was kind of cool. Not many have been minted yet. Only 4.2% of all of them have been minted, so really not much. If we connect the wallet up to this one, I've got 2 of them. I don't know, kind of silly, I guess, but those are the two I have right now. And so rank and rarity right here, not very rare. And now there's going to be something that you work with the apes and this, and because I only have one ape, it's linked to this one. And so there'll be something coming where there'll be like a merge of some sort, or some evolution of these two together perhaps. I did reserve this one too, but I don't have a second ape to do it with, and so I'll have to look towards to getting that. And you can see these are the different ones. So, and they could tell you if they're minted or not minted. It looks like someone minted the second rarest, but somebody hasn't minted the first rarest yet. And you can see they're not minted yet, so this hasn't been discovered by anybody. So anyway, that one's got, Anyway, y'all, that's that one's that. What else do I got going on real quick? What else do I have going? So, of course, I still have Pulsar. I am leaving this open in order to proof of stake, because Pulsar is 50-50, proof of work, proof of stake. So, a lot of people were asking about Pulsar when it had gone above 50% of the hash rate on one pool, and that doesn't really matter because only 50% of it is, and 50% is proof of work, and the other 50% is proof of stake. So it really didn't have an effect on that. So anyway, so I'm doing proof of staking just by having your wallet open. You have the chance to hit a block, and I believe, like I said before, it was 90, or it is 90 Pulsar. So I leave it open just for the heck of it. What else do I have up here? What else did I have up here? I had something else going. Oh, you know what else I'm doing? I started mining, let's see here, on Kapow. Let me get that up here. Let me get that one off there. And there we go. So, where'd it go? So mining, I'm going to pronounce it right. Neox. So this will go really quick because it only needs to touch to update it because I had it from before. But anyway, this is the wallet. So I started mining this. Want to check out the pool stat. Here's miner pool stat. We can check out right here. And so this is it. So it's definitely jumped up. Here, this is 6 months. So you can see it's definitely spiked up. And it's come back down now quite a little bit. So obviously, so is the price. This is 7 days for the price, down 43%. But there are some announcements on their Discord that now they have their connected with the Minecraft world, and you'll hopefully in the future or soon, they're in testing. I believe it's still the testing that you'll be able to use this with Minecraft. So this is my mining. So before, when I was doing Pulsar, I just had those two 480s out here doing it. So I got the two 480s still doing it right now. Not doing well, only because I've got the video going and I've got other things going. So, but right now, I got Pulsar mining with just those two, just for fun. And is Pulsar done? Here it is right here. So I've got 2,400 Pulsar as of now. So, you can see I'm getting several, 1, 2, 3, 4 in a day. Getting a reasonable amount, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost 600 with these two cards. Yeah, it'd probably be more profitable to do Ethereum, but, between swapping from Ethereum and then buying Neox, the price would be, probably more headache than worth. So I'm just straight mining these. I thought about moving maybe one or two of those cards instead. That would be better suited for mining something on Ravencoin on Kapow, rather than these 480s, because these are definitely not the cards to be doing on Ravencoin. But that's another thing added to the list, y'all. So I got that going. And what else do I got? That's this here. So let's look at this. VaporFi, still got VaporFi going. Once you hit 5,000, your compound bonus goes to 10. As you can see, I tried to stop it just before, and I caught it on that one, this one, and this one. But that one I went over by, like, look at this, 0.11. What a kick in the teeth, right? So I haven't compounded all of them since this, so it's been a little bit. But I'm making 86 cents on the 5,000 I have basically of each in here, so 25,000 total. Once you cross that 5,000 mark, it goes to 10% over here compound compared to the 20%. And when you claim, you drop your daily APR, and then you have to start all over, and it takes like a month to get back up to the 1.3. So that's why I haven't claimed it, and I haven't decided what I want to do. I'm just kind of watching the price. It's really not doing anything. As a matter of fact, you know what? I am just going to go ahead and compound this over. It will drop down these other three to below the 20% the next time I compound, and that's why I was waiting to get a large chunk to decide whether I was going to do it. Because if I do it now with 2,000, I get 10%. I'm going to get an extra 200. On this one, I'm going to get an extra 400. So that's why I kind of was trying to pause, stop just before, and then wait like now, where I'll get quite a little boost on it. So let's go ahead and just compound those just for argument's sake. I think that's, going to be the thing I wanted to do. And I've never claimed from this, as you can see. Let's let all of this go away. Here you go. Last claim was 155 days ago, and that's exactly how long I bought in, exactly 155 days ago. So right now this one's making 86 cents a day, really nothing. And the price has dropped quite a bit. And you know what, while that's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and bring up CoinGecko, and we'll just run down today on the August 7th. Bitcoin's at 23,222, just shy of $1,700 for Ethereum. BNB 325. There's some notable ones in here. Avalanche, there you go, 27.70 right now. Polygon 91 cents. Ethereum Classic 37.22 right now. So doing well. Not enough action in Litecoin to make that profitable. You saw that earlier when we're looking at the L3 Plus, the L3 Plus Pluses, and let's just look at this real quick, and then I'm gonna wrap it up. Phantom, I've got several Phantom, because I've been, sitting on them. So that's been nice to see that going up at 37 cents right now. What else is in here? Curve, $1.40. Raven coins, 3.8 cents right now. Cardano, $2.13. Let's see, what else I got here? Flux, 63 cents. Flux was like 40 cents, and jokingly said that, so someone said Flux was on sale. And you know what? I debated up and down buying it and creating a node to buy 1,000. That would cost $400 for 1,000 of them at 40 cents. So I didn't do it. And I was like, because I looked at the profitability for it, and you have to host it outside too, right? So if you host it outside, you have to pay, I don't know, it's not much, like $8 a month, but it was only profiting. Was it even profiting? I think it was nothing. It was like 12 cents or something, something miserable. So anyway, I didn't start a Flux node. Now, of course, it's 63 cents, and hey, that's that. Joe jumped up. I had some Joe. I pulled Joe out when it dropped last time. Then I bought back in when it got low, jumped back up. Then it got to like 39 cents, and I pulled back out of that one. So I made a little bit nice on that one. I'm going to move that into something else. Let's see. Rubik's been doing good. I had debated. That's why I had it in this list, because I was debating on some of that. Of course, 2020 hindsight. What else we got in here? Horde. Horde's been up and down. Horde's been like that. It's like it's almost struggling to stay at its point that it's been trying to stay at, though it is holding. It does seem like it struggles quite a bit. Seifu is down. That was up at like 21 or $22 because that really pumped up there. Mead is just constantly going down, and I thought that was going to be a fun one to have run out, but everybody's just probably been beating the hell out of it. There's vapor nodes, vapor nodes. Let's take a look at that. So let's go all the way out. Even if vapor nodes was sitting at over here at a penny, right now it's a third of a penny. So quite a bit of room for this to go up, even if it got back up to around a penny. Plenty of room for growth in that one. So just been compounding with that. And of course, yours and my favorite, Thor, which is at $1.75, which is, looks like it had a nice little jump today. Let's look 30 days out. Little bit of head and shoulders in there. Let's go 90 days out. Pretty steady decline, and then it just kind of went sideways here for a little while. 3 months ago, at almost $7, $6.50. 30 days ago it was down at $1.50 and $1.75 today. So, but then again, down from 202. So, Thor is doing what Thor's doing. There was something they wrote in their Discord under the announcements on the August 1st or 2nd. And it was something about them moving money around, and every word that was written in that Discord, it's under the announcements if you want to go check it out, just felt shady and shifty at every turn, at every comma. You know how I feel about about Thor. I always make sure I hit it with a bad. I'm sure they always come over and hit it with a good, trying to boost that up, but I got to say that it is up 17% in 30 days. But, we go back out, in 3 months, it's down quite a bit. You go out 120, in 6 months out, and it is completely flatlined. And, everyone says it's because of the bear market. But, if we go 180 days out of a lot of other cryptocurrencies, and this one is, this one really started to flatline when they abandoned their game, when they pissed away $1 million and couldn't really answer for it. So, all right, it's not a Thor video. I am going to show you my Thor. Let me just say, under heavy advisement, I told my friend not to get involved in this project, and I cringed to even show you this because he wanted to hold it under mine. He doesn't know crypto very well. He wanted to hold it under mine. I said, look, just set this up. I'll do it for you. He was like, I don't understand. He was nervous. So anyway, he has 2 Odin nodes. He actually compounded. What he wanted to do was that he just wants to give me money, and then I would just use my God mode then to compound for him. So he only bought one, and we compounded once, and he gave me the cash for it. And I used the money that I got in my rewards, which, it almost seems like I'm selling out by doing that. I should just be claiming the hell out of this, trying to get back what I invested in, just like everybody else. And as soon as these things are able to be transferred and whatnot, I am going to get this one off because I don't even like looking at it. But at $1.75, if we were to look at the calculator, and any of the websites I used today, I'll link in the description below, by the way. And this is the calculator I updated. I'd find it updated. I didn't put all the days out, but I did update this. And I can't get rid of this dollar symbol here, 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 and here, and here. I've tried to figure that out, but those will not go away. It's got to be something in the line that's messed up, but I haven't spent any time doing that. Add it to the list. But nonetheless, 2 of that at $1.75 right now. And over here at $1.75, I don't even bother to look at the Hadal or Freya. They're just trash. Let's take a look at it. I haven't looked at it in a while. Let's get depressed. So I got 3 of those. So almost $8. Look at that. Killing it. Especially since I spent like, $1,000 back then for that. So $8 is... Thanks, Thor. Thanks, Thor. Thanks, Loki. Dumpster fire, Loki. This one I have a bunch because I was trying to go for the 10, and then I realized how stupid that was to even have more than 0 of these. So income on this, I think, what do I have on that? 7. Ugh, 7. What am I getting monthly? almost $3. $3. I bought this one like $500 or something, some nonsense, you know. So $3 ROI in like, you know, 175 days, something like that, you know, 170 days. So yeah. Anyway, let's see up here. So this one, you know, I got the 10 spots. I'm getting 75 from that. My buddy is getting $107 a month. And God forbid this ever goes above $10 again, because we'll just wind up paying more in taxes than it's worth with the new structure they have. Definitely loaded it for themselves, but that's another video. So, you know, if it ever went up really high, it would all be taxed even harder. Anyway, there's Thor. That's enough of Thor. That's Thor. So y'all, that's it pretty much. I think that's gonna wrap it up here. I think I got everything. That one we don't have to keep open for staking on that one, but we do want to keep Pulsar open. So that's gonna load up over here for Pulsar, and we'll let that load up. Anyway, y'all, that's long enough. That's 41 minutes today on that one. It was just like, you know, everything that I've been doing. Like I said, work has just been insane, and I'm working. I thought I might be able to sneak a day out this week, and I'm not going to be able to. So we'll have days off this weekend, which I've got a laundry list of things to do around the house too. I gotta change out a toilet. One of them's leaking. The sink was leaking in the kitchen from the faucet, so we got a new faucet. I got to put that in there. I got to mow the lawn. Tell me if you guys got the same story, you know. Hit it in the comments down below. And seriously, when I'm at work, sometimes I pop on here and I check it out, and that's it, you know. So you know, I don't know, am I allowed to show you some stuff on here? Let me see if I could show you one here. That's not it. Let's go over here. Just show you what I've been doing with the channel real quick. You know, I don't know if we'll have to show you stuff like this, but I don't know, whatever. We'll see. I guess YouTube will yell at me or they won't. But that was the wallet coming up. What's up, Tab? So since I have crossed over the 1,000 subscribers, I actually got monetization. So this is my analytics, and you know, here it is right here. So you can see that a couple days, like $5. Some days it's like $1. Some days it's a little lower, 77 cents, 48 cents, 276 that day. So I guess if you watch the ads and you click on them or something, I get extra money. So I guess if there's any ads you ever see and you want to help support the channel, you know, click on it, you know, because that would definitely be kind of cool. So, you know, here's the dashboard. But anyway, so yeah, 1,316. So that's kind of cool, and that's it, everyone. So that's the Euclid mining dashboard there. I don't know if I'm supposed to show you all that stuff. But, you know, let's see. What am I making over here real quick? You want to see that? Here's my 2 miners on Exodus. About $25 a day. And then I got that one A4000, and that one I got onto a different wallet, and that was just doing $140-ish a day. So, and then you saw the other ones I had running for the Z11. So that's what I'm up to, y'all. I don't know what you're up to, but I want to read about it down below because I love the comments. I really do. Like I was saying, I'm trying to say it half a dozen times this video, is that, you know, at work sometimes I take a little break, and at school just to go over and scroll through a couple comments. I got people asking me to make a couple videos. I haven't replied back to them yet. I'd really want to make those videos for y'all. It's just been hectic. Like I said, this next week's going to be crazy. The week after that's going to probably be even crazier. But I'm going to try to get a couple of videos together and get a couple out of things I'm doing with the rig, and maybe when I stack that rig over there and see if I double stack on top of each other, if I'll have enough airflow in there to cool them both with the heat radiating up Maybe I might put something across it to stop that heat from coming up and just getting sucked straight out, rather than it radiating up into the next rig above it and then all of that getting pulled out. So I may put something below it to try to block that heat, to keep that all going in one direction. Maybe I'll even move one of the fans over and maybe down on the lower shelf, so it'll pull directly off of that and have one above that pulling directly off of that side. I don't know. I've debated on even putting a third fan. I'd have to redo this a little bit. It's already kind of packed in here with these two ducts going through here, and yeah, I don't know if I'd be able to squeeze a third one out of here, so it'd be a challenge, to say the least. So I don't know about that either, but to work to be done. Oh, you know what? I was looking at some GPUs to buy. I mean, I'm running this video forever, 45 minutes. I was looking at some GPUs to buy, and I'll tell you what, I've seen some 580s. They go for like 120 bucks, and I really don't think that I want to get those, because, you know, when they go away, it won't be worth it. But you know, they're making, like, you know, what are they making right now? You know, what's a 580 making right now? 3060 Ti, or I'm sorry, 3060 is making 91 cents. What's a 580 making right now? So 580 is making about 45 cents a day, so about 15 bucks a month, right? You know, not a whole lot, but pretty cheap right now. And I've debated on whether to maybe scoop some up and then just do like Ethereum Classic or something, or just letting those go down even further, you know, after the merge with Ethereum, which of course I learned like just like an hour and a half after I had made that video about that, one of my last videos talking about that. And of course, then it was announced that it's going to get pushed, or I didn't notice it in the morning that it was already out, and I made the video. So anyway, you can see there's the NeoX down here that I'm mining, you know. So, but anyway, a lot of cards, the RTX 3060s that I want to buy, I've seen some for around 350, 375, getting up to like 400 bucks in some of them. But again, you know, when's the right time to buy? I don't know. I got to be honest, because I really want to buy a couple. I really want to start building another rig. I even if I just buy one or two at a time here and there, but I so want to. I've got a board, power supply. I've got everything right next to me. It's my test bench that I just don't use enough as it is. And you know what? This board and chip and everything is brand new. This is one of the other ones that I had bought for the other rig, and that I think 3060 Ti worked better with this, so I put it on that. And then I have the extra. Yeah, then 3060 rig I put on the 3060 Ti board, and I put that on the 3060 rig, and I have got this other one, and I'm like, you know what? I got all the risers, got the power supplies, got the board, got the chip, got the RAM, got the CPU, got everything ready to rock out here. Just need a couple GPUs. So I'm debating on going ahead and pulling that A4000. Going and buying 2 more RX cards and throwing it over there inside that 4-card rig, and put that a full 6-card rig. And then just when Ethereum Classic comes up, you know, we'll see what happens with Ethereum Classic. I think it's going to be kind of tough and almost dead for GPU miners with so many people going to mine it from ASICs. I don't know, but I figure, you know what, there's going to be some other things that aren't like Kapow, that are really core driven, and I may be able to find something else that may be reasonably profitable. I don't know. Nonetheless, I'm going to give that a shot, and just want to get a rig that I can use for a little spec mining or something like that. Or maybe I'll use something like Unminable. Somebody actually asked me to make another video for Unminable. As you can see, I did save it down here so I'd remember every day. You see there's a lot of new coins on there they've got, and this is something that you can do, you know, if you want to mine ApeCoin or something, you know, not, I want to say obscure, that ApeCoin's obscure, but something that you wouldn't normally be able to mine, like AVAX, you know. So this is a way to do that, and when you do it, you can do it on these different algorithms, so we can still do this and mine this with those cards. So that's why I'm thinking about just making that a 6-card rig and just doing a little spec mining, a little fun mining with that rig, and just let that one run in there and have some fun with that and do a couple things. Matter of fact, a while back I bought a bunch of GPUs to do that, and I never did a follow-up video with that. All the cards were broken except for one, and I just sent them all back. It was trash, and I expected it to be trash, and I was hoping for the best. I got my money back, and that was the end of that. So, but so that would be that. These cards have been really good to me, so I thought, you know what, I'm just going to keep them. I'm going to throw them in there, and that'll be that. A while back I thought about selling them for, back then at like $250 a piece. They were going for $350, but by the time I thought maybe I'd sell it, they're around $250. Maybe I should have sold it. I'd have enough money to buy 2 cards now with that money, but then again, I wouldn't be mining with them right now, and they'd be out. Would I be losing money? And you get the point. They've ROI'd all of those cards for sure, so I am happy with those. But I thought about putting those in there, bringing that A4000 out here and starting this new rig. It's only got slots for 6 on this one, on the frame. So I would just, start with the A4000 and then get another 5, whatever. Maybe I'd even try and throw in down and grab a 3070. And I've been really wanting to, I'm not going to bother to try and get a 3080. I really want one, but I'm not going to, because it's going to be out of my price range. I'm just not going to get it right now. I'm going to build just the next is going to be the 3070s, and then go for the 3070 Ti and slowly move up closer to my price point. But initially, I believe I'm going to put these with all 3060s on here just to be earning more money. So then I'll be able to afford to start building a full 8-card rig with 3070s. So I think with building that out, plus what I'm making back here, I'll be making a reasonable amount of money that I'll be happy, because if I had 5 more of those on here and I've got that A4000, and each of that would say that was making about almost $1 a day for the 3060. I'm just rambling on now. You guys can shut me off whenever you want. That 3060 was over here. So all right, so a little shy of $1 a day, but 92 cents. So if I had 5 of those, that's $4.50 a day, and that A4000 is over here. Well, let's do that. Let's put that on there. So 3060, and let's put we'd have 5 of them. There you go. Let's calculate that out. Look at that. More profitable there, that's got to be for that A4000 that's on there, I bet. Let's take that one off and calculate that out. It's funny, sometimes that really will change it. No, Ravencoin's still up there. Yeah. Look at that. What is it for just that A4000? Ethereum back on top. Yeah. Different cards. So there you go. So, that's what's nice about Hive, is that you can split rigs. So I can have the 3060s, running on Ravencoin, and I can have that A4000 doing Ethereum, and then maybe even Cortex thereafter, or we'll see where it's at that point. So, that's just some thoughts. But that'll be this rig here. It'll just be a smaller rig. It'll be a 6-card rig, and I'm going to get that in there too. Hopefully I may at that point. But once I really can start building that next rig after that, and that'll be all 3070s, hopefully, I won't be too far behind the curve with models going up to the 3090 and whatever, or the 4000 series coming out. I don't want to be still trying to get 3070s back when, or when the 4000 series is, already getting old. So I'll have to move a little quicker, but we'll start with the 3060s. I like those right now. I'll see if the prices come down a little bit more, but, the merge isn't going to happen for a while. When it does happen, I think it's going to take about a month before the market will truly be completely flooded and prices will completely plummet. And then you'll be able to find some really great deals. But that could be another 3 months away, or indefinite, really. So that's 3 months out. And I really just feel like, if I was able to mine this and for 3 months, I now it's going to cost quite a bit to get all these. Yeah, granted. But if you're getting $480 a day, And so $145, let's just say times 3 months. So, you know, that's one GPU. That's one 3060 I would have paid back by then, and there would have been 4 that wouldn't have you know, ROI'd, but because that A4000 is already you know, taken care of. So, you know, I don't know. You know what? I'm building out, and you know, God willing, we get out of this market that it picks up a little bit better, and we'll see where things go. You know, like I said, I love to see the comments. Of course, you know, I love the thumbs up. Probably should have mentioned that a couple times in the video, but I didn't. You know, if you want to subscribe, definitely help the channel. If you want to watch any of those ads, I don't know, push the button, see if there's something. Definitely supports the channel, and I really appreciate that. So anyway, y'all, thanks for checking in. I think that's long enough. What am I at? 55 minutes, 18 seconds. I'm heading to bed. It's late. I got to be up crack it on tomorrow. So thanks for checking in. I'll see y'all next time. Buttons over there to subscribe. I don't know. I'll have something up there for you to watch. See y'all next time.